Namaste, this is Karina Lambert and I'm coming to you today with a meditation that I really want to share with you guys. This one is one that it's about transforming fear, and it's mostly a tale that I want to share with you with a little bit of a meditation. So find a comfortable seat, and whichever it is that you're using as your support, make sure that you feel comfort, that you can relax into that support. Let your palms rest wherever they feel settled. And if you feel comfortable closing your eyes, bring your eyes gently down to a close. Take a few deep breaths in your seat, inviting the spine to stay tall, relaxing the skin. And then as you soften into your seat, I'm going to share the story of a girl who finally faced fear that was haunting her. Fear came again to the girl's door. She woke with the dare tightly wrapped around her chest cavity, heavy as boulders, suffocating the space within her, like fingers clasped around her ribcage, squeezing the air of her lungs slowly from time to time. Each time it ceased, the girl threw hateful thoughts onto it, wishing it away. And then she would mutter to herself, "Great, it's back. Will this cycle ever end? Will it ever go away? Will this fear never leave me?" She squirmed and struggled under its force, piling resentment and judgment against it. She tried to ignore it. She distracted herself with everything she could, until she wished it away so hard that a voice came in, as gentle opposition, and offered her a solution. The voice from inside the girl said, "Have you ever wondered if this fear haunting you serves more of a purpose than if you wished it away? Have you ever asked this force living in spaces inside your heart from where it came and what it wishes so desperately for you to hear?" The girl stopped for a moment in quiet reflection. She realized she never considered this before. She decided to put down her resistance and took a deep breath into the tight, wrenched fist inside her chest. She breathed into the heat, the pressure, loosening the cavity around her heart. And she softened to it. She, for the first time in her life, let her fear speak. And the fear said, "Dear tension living in my chest," she said to the fear, "Dear tension living in my chest, what do you want me to hear? Why do you come with such strong force and hold me so tightly in your grasp? What do you wish to say to me?" And as she released into the heat throbbing within her, she surprisingly heard an answer. Fear said, "I wish to tell you, you are alive. I wish to remind you of the life inside of you waiting to be lived more fully. I hold you so tightly to you. I hold so tightly to you because I am a constant reminder that there's good work for you to do in the name of your freedom, your joy. The more you lose yourself in all you must do to bring your soul to life, to master your light, I shall release my grasp. Know that me being here is my way of loving you into the quest of your heart's desires. The more you work at finding, teaching, spreading love, the less I will need to hold you so tight. Don't be afraid to feel me here. When I arrive into your chest, I'm the reminder that life, your life, is in your hands. And it's with courage I'm here to serve your greater good. Fear, my dear, it never has to be something you are afraid of letting in. My message for you, dear one, is to come into more peace, is to touch into your wholeness. And then it lifted. It vanished from the girl's chest and let fields and light into where it was once closed inside her. She sat in wonder and gratitude and realized nothing was worth wishing away. That even fear existed to serve her and to bring her into remembrance that she needed to realign with love and purpose. Fear is not just the face of our soul's messengers. Others experience different emotions or tensions, waves of anxiety, sadness, worry, sleep, restlessness, panic. Take a moment to consider all of these energies humming in your world. Take a moment to ask yourself if you have faced these feelings arising within you, or if you continually ignore or reject their presence. Take a moment to consider the insight you are not opening to because of your fear of facing these strong forces bubbling below your surface. When anxiety or tension swell in our body, we often fist fight or avoid them. We rarely question what it came to reveal and even more rarely consider these emotions as messengers of love. Nothing in our lives is meant to be feared or forced away. Acceptance and exploration of these places are a way to find peace in our lives. Each emotion, sensation of panic or fear can be relieved by loving, by softening to it and asking, like the girl in the story, from where it came so strongly and what it wishes so fiercely for us to hear. Nothing manifests in our lives for the purpose of being avoided. All holds value, purpose, and keys to doors we've been wanting to open. Go inside your body and breathe yourself open until all the space within you feels fluid and soft. Release tensions and closures that are constricting you from the healthy flow of life, that are pausing you. Take a moment to be friends with the space within you, in your heart, letting it soften and expand. Allow it to speak if it needs to. See its presence as one of love. Shift from a perspective of resentment into acceptance, and repeat silently or aloud after me. I will try to honor life in all its great mysterious waves of peace and fear, to come to a place of acceptance of all things. To release judgment and criticism of the process and the visitors that appear in all their forms. I will try to come to a place where I see the beauty in both what I consider dark and light, to see the only way into more light is by courageously asking my fears to speak and allowing them all to deliver what they keep attempting to. I will try to come into communion with the reality there is both darkness and light. Both are from equal importance. One is not the same without the other. This is how I will try to choose to live, how I will choose to love my life. No matter the circumstance, this is how I will find greater peace. This is how I will live in all the love I am intended to. Allow the dark to transform into sweet pools of light and bring you into alignment with more love. Then slowly invite your palms to connect in front of the heart center, and you can rub them for a little bit until you feel the palms becoming a little warmer. And then let the palms rest right on top of your heart. Take a moment there and let that space keep softening, expanding, and becoming more open. Then we let the palms reconnect and come towards the heart center, letting the thumbs rest. And in gratitude for this tool, and with the opportunity to remind ourselves that we can always use this tool to help us soften fears, anxiety, without avoiding them, without pushing them. We open the doors, we face them, and we understand them as coming to teach us the way to our soul, our purpose, rooted in love. Namaste.